What is up, everybody, and welcome back to another Madden 20 online game. Today we have a battle of a team on the rise, the Cleveland Browns, striving to be like the squad they're playing against, the most consistently dominant team we may have ever seen in NFL history, these New England Patriots, led by Bill Belichick, apparently Patrick Chung since my opponent put his hands in the cookie jar, and the man at the helm at the quarterback position, the GOAT, Tom Brady, the focal point of today's video, the man we will be trying to activate his X-Factor ability of pro reads, and we're off to a pretty good start in this one. The interception, the touchdown, all within the first 15 seconds of the game, and along the way trying to get Tom Brady in the zone, we will be showing off the superstar abilities of Tom Brady, and if anything, that will be the bigger takeaway from this video, more so than Tom Brady's X-Factor ability, as my opponent puts his hands in the cookie jar again. 2 passes, 2 interceptions. Not a good look for this dude. As we look for Julian Edelman in the middle of the field, that's not quite gonna work. So Tom Brady's abilities that make him almost OP in this game, one is the protected trait, which allows him to have extra time in the pocket. You don't have to do anything. You can probably play with a trash offensive line, but as long as you have Tom Brady, you're going to have that extra time in the pocket, even against a stout defensive line like the Cleveland Browns possess. But you won't have forever in that pocket. Eventually, time will run out, and a guy like Sheldon Richardson will come in. Another thing Tom Brady has, another superstar ability, he has Hot Route Master. He can put any receiver or running back or tight end on the field on special hot routes like crossing routes. And as you guys saw, we put Benjamin Watson on a post route. No Rob Gronkowski in New England anymore, but Benjamin Watson will do when Tom Brady can do whatever he wants to do on the field. Tom Brady also has conductor, which allows him to call hot routes faster like you could back in the day in Madden, as Odell Beckham Jr. gets away from the swat attempt from Stephon Gilmore. A perfect pass from Baker Mayfield, and the Cleveland Browns are finally getting into the action in this one after pretty much the worst start they could possibly have. So when you think about these superstar abilities in Madden 20, there's no better poster child or poster man, borderline poster grandpa when you think about the age of Tom Brady, but you know what I'm saying, poster child for what makes the superstar abilities just completely game-changing in Madden 20 and makes them a very cool feature, because Tom Brady normally in Madden 20, as we throw the interception there, he gets user pick of his own with Demarius Randall. I thought I could float that ball over him, but apparently not. So yeah, Tom Brady normally in Madden, he's a slow quarterback with really good throwing stats. In Madden 20, he's Tom Brady. You're scared to play against Tom Brady. You don't want to play against the New England Patriots because of what Tom Brady can do on the field. And so far, even though I threw that interception just now, I'm truly feeling the strengths of Tom Brady in this game. Mainly the fact that my opponent, well, I'm also feeling the strengths of Julian Edelman, by the way, but my opponent's running a lot of man coverage. He's almost exclusively coming out in man coverage. And in real life, if you play man coverage against Tom Brady, you're basically asking to get shredded. Tom Brady's just way too smart, and with the way I could just call any hot route on the field, basically turn any play into, you know, my own special backyard football kind of play. I could put James White on an angle route anytime I want, go to the other side to the slant to Julian Edelman, having Edelman work in that slot. It really makes the Patriots feel like the Patriots and makes Tom Brady feel like Tom Brady. It's something I cannot emphasize enough that I absolutely love about Madden 20 this year. And how in control you feel with this Patriots offense. And you know the Patriots are always going to hand the ball off to a running back like a Sonny Michel at the goal line. If you guys remember the Super Bowl, Sonny Michel was the only man to score a touchdown in that Super Bowl against the Los Angeles Rams, as Baker Mayfield's going to have some time. The one not so great thing about the Patriots in this year's game is that they don't have a superstar pass rusher, like, you know, a guy with an X Factor or anything like that. As speaking of X Factors, there's Odell Beckham Jr. working on his own X Factor ability, his second major gain and touchdown of the first half, and that will allow the Cleveland Browns once again to stay within striking distance. They will have to find a way to get a stop on Tom Brady, and Sonny Michel, who is juking and jiving his way on these kick returns. He's trying to pooch kick some of these balls. I don't know what he's trying to do. Trying to do having Morgan Burnett manned up against Julian Edelman. Julian Edelman is one man that you don't want to leave one-on-one in the first place unless you have a true shutdown slot cornerback like a Chris Harris Jr. You definitely don't leave Morgan Burnett one-on-one against Julian Edelman. Julian Edelman has the Slot-O-Matic superstar ability. He doesn't have an X Factor, even though he won the Super Bowl MVP. But that Slot-O-Matic is really working out pretty decently so far, because Edelman seems to be getting some great separation on a lot of his routes, allowing him and Tom Brady to connect like they do in real life. So 4 touchdowns in the first half for this high-powered Patriots offense. Now that we're done gassing up the offense, let's talk about this defense, because they're looking pretty decent so far here. Baker Mayfield, 7 for 13, 2 long touchdowns to Odell. Once we stop giving those up, we should be in good shape. But as I say that, Odell's running mate, his former LSU teammate, now Cleveland Brown teammate, Jarvis Landry, on the other side, gets a touchdown on a streak. That was my fault right there. Kind of, sort of. If I was expecting him to get that streak to Jarvis Landry, I would have played it, but I don't think he had done it all game long until I switched up my defense to try to stop Odell, and he hits me with Jarvis, so he's, you know, firing right back at us, and this is a great game we've had so far. As you see, we hit the 2-minute warning. See, all these crazy plays I'm drawing up, especially with this man coverage. Look at Benjamin Watson just shredding Armstrong on that post route. It's just so dominant to be able to put Benjamin Watson on that post. That's not a part of the play. That's something I've been doing throughout, coming out in this 5 wide, having the clean pocket, especially against a superstar rusher like Myles Garrett and the rest of this Browns line. We think of, you know, the likes of Sheldon Richardson, as Tom Brady's going to take the sack, and we're one pass completion of over 5 yards in the air away from getting Tom Brady in the zone. So I'm trying to be a bit careful right now. I want to get that completion as Tom Brady on the run. How about Tom Brady recently crossing the 1,000 rushing yards threshold in his NFL career? 3rd down and 6. Brady moving in the pocket, but he eventually is going to get taken down once again. I'm trying to get that extra completion to get Tom Brady in the zone. 4th down and 15. We're going for it. This might not be a great decision. Looking for Edelman and Julian Edelman with the back shoulder fade. Unbelievable. Brady puts it to where only Edelman can make the catch, and Edelman damn sure made that catch. Wow. Wow is all you can say, and now Tom Brady is in the zone in style, and right away it's an RPO to that man Julian Edelman, who is giving the Browns the business. 5th touchdown in the first half for this Patriots offense, and even though the Browns have come to play on the offensive side of the ball, they just cannot stop Tom Brady. That should have been intercepted by Jason McCourty. Of course, the McCourty brothers got reunited last season. Jason McCourty winning his first Super Bowl ring. I thought right here, Stephon Gilmore got in the zone. If you guys haven't been paying attention, Stephon Gilmore was at 2 out of 3 coming into this drive, and it's still at 2 out of 3. I thought Gilmore was in the zone. I don't think Stephon Gilmore, I don't know where he is on the field. He's manning up against someone. You see Gilmore lighting up as he just takes a shot to Odell right before the end of the first half. But I realized after this play, I was like, wait, Stephon Gilmore's not in the zone. How does that even work? We swatted the ball. We forced an incompletion. I thought we were getting shut down on Stephon Gilmore. I thought we were about to have 2 players taking over at once. What we actually have is 2 seconds left to work with here to try to get a touchdown with Tom Brady. Let's see what kind of crazy play we can design. Instead, we get taken down by Myles Garrett. Oh, that play worked. It looked like we had White on the angle route. It looked like he had the space to get in the end zone, but Myles Garrett on that 3-man rush got off the edge, and you would think that would knock Tom Brady out the zone, right? Like, it says you can't take a sack or else Tom Brady's out the zone as Julian Edelman takes a man's ankles. Julian Edelman racing away. Only Murray to beat. Murray does make the tackle, but Julian Edelman to the 13-yard line, and Tom Brady is still in the zone for some reason. I don't know why. I thought Tom Brady was taking out the zone. As I'm going to run a shovel option here and see if something lights up. I want to see if pro reads will light up on a shovel option. Doesn't quite work that way. Only on passing plays. Though, as you guys see, like, pro reads is trash. Nothing even lit up there. But Tom Brady is lighting up this Browns defense, to say the least. Here comes the fake field goal. Gostkowski is absolutely no Tom Brady. I accidentally pump faked right there. And I don't even think if I threw that ball when I wanted to, it would have been a successful 2-point conversion. But, yeah, that was unbelievable. Once again, Tom Brady with that. I tried to rat catch it with the Demarius Thomas, but Tom Brady kind of just took over the game and said, no, you're going to back shoulder fade over the receiver. I'm putting it to where only my big body receiver could get it. The former Denver Bronco for a long time and shortly Houston Texan. And Demarius Thomas came down with the catch. And once again, Tom Brady is just throwing perfect passes. It's just, I don't know what else to say. You guys can kind of see it yourself, right? You guys see how dominant Tom Brady is. This is unbelievable. The most dominant player, though, has the worst X Factor ability. That's the only thing that upsets me about Tom Brady, as that's going to be a forced incompletion from Patrick Chung, who's having a pretty decent game. The former, what was it? He was on the Eagles for a couple of years, and then he came back home, quote unquote, to the New England Patriots, and he just seems to be the kind of player that fits the Patriots scheme. He's one of those players. As Jason McCourty gets the interception right here, manned up against Odell. He comes up with the ball. Didn't quite expect that, but I'm thankful for it. Unfortunately, we're at our own 2-yard line. Tom Brady's still in the zone as we go to Edelman. Quick little zig route. Playing off of Julian Edelman is a recipe for disaster. Demarius Randall, decent player, but not the kind of guy you want to leave one-on-one against Julian Edelman. And see, look at Pro Reed's lining up trying to make me throw an interception. No, I'm not going to throw that. I'm going to throw the ball out of bounds. I did not think this would be intentional grounding considering Edelman was right there. I don't know how the refs could decide that was possibly intentional grounding, but sure, we'll back us up. Now we're back in our own end zone once again. Once again, you see Pro Reed trying to make me throw an interception, and this is why I'm saying it's the most trash X-Factor ability by far, because it straight up doesn't work well. Like, Pro Reeds is more of a deficiency than a help to you as we start the fourth quarter, knocking Tom Brady out the zone. That's fine. Pro Reeds actually didn't light up right there for a touchdown, but I just couldn't get that pass off. He just sent the heat, and I believe it was James White who blew a blocking assignment as 3rd down 13. Conservative play call right here. I wanted to see if Edelman can make something happen. It's fine. We'll punt the ball away. We'll kind of play a bit conservative here. Now that we've, finished having Tom Brady in the zone of all of that, let's just make sure we win this game. Make sure we guard Odell on these streak routes, which we do. He still forces it anyways, and believe it or not, that's going to put Stephon Gilmore in the zone. Even though that wasn't really Stephon Gilmore's forced incompletion, it was more Patrick Chung's. We got Gilmore in the zone, so we got, now that Tom Brady's out, Stephon Gilmore, sub yourself in. He goes the opposite side of the field. Once again, when we have a player with a takeover, it seems like the opponent always tries to go to the opposite side of the field. 3rd down and 10, Baker middle. He's got Kareem Hunt on the slant for the 1st down. Kareem Hunt, now a Cleveland Brown, formerly of the Kansas City Chiefs, before he got cut, as that would be an inaccurate throw, and if it was accurate, it might have been Stephon Gilmore's. You look at Gilmore on that right side. I don't know who he just put in a box, but press coverage with a player with his takeover ability, the shutdown takeover ability, it's just, you're not getting off that line of scrimmage. It's unbelievable how you get boxed up. As you see, I don't know what I did. I tried to match up Odell with Stephon Gilmore, and I don't know what happened, but I somehow managed to get Kyle Van Noy manned up against Odell. That's going to be the easiest touchdown of Odell's career. I don't know what happened on that play. I was trying to somehow, some way make sure that I could get my best cornerback on his best receiver, and normally that option works, but for some reason, I don't know, it's because he had Odell in the slot or what it was. It just didn't quite work out for us there. I tried to do it multiple times, get Stephon Gilmore to match up against Odell every single play, and I don't know, it just wouldn't work out. So, weird occurrence there. We give up a touchdown, and the game's slightly still in the balance here, but Tom Brady's going to clutch this out. 3rd down and inches. I wanted to do, a classic Tom Brady QB sneak, but he has 9 players just sniffing out the quarterback sneak, leaving the power row wide open, which is what the Patriots do. They just kind of say, hey, if you're going to stuff the middle, we'll run a power row, and Sonny Michel, taunt him. Why not? Get a touchdown. You think I don't remember when this guy juked into the end zone with Odell with her first touchdown? Absolutely not. I'm like an elephant when I'm remembering, man. I remember those kind of stuff, and eventually we're going to repay the favor. The 2-point conversion there wasn't for disrespect. That was just to make it a 21-point game. We got Edelman. This was for disrespect, and we should have gotten the onside kick. I think it was either Philip Dorsett or McCourty who just straight up muffed the catch right there. That was the perfect onside kick. Like, come on, man. How do we not get that one? Instead, he's got the ball. It's up in the air. It's going to be incomplete. This game is pretty much decided at this point. He's playing for pride's sake right now. He's been coming out in 5 wide all game long as he's going to get the catch over Hightower with David Njoku and calling that hurry up right there. Fine by me. And if he scores a touchdown, that's not really concerned. But what he will do is put his hands in the cookie jar for the 3rd time. A hat trick for us. And Jason McCourty with the lineman to be easily swerving him out the way. And Jason McCourty will make this the last play of the game. Even though there's only going to be about 15 seconds left in this one, that kind of pissed my opponent off a little bit too much. He said, no, I'm not playing the last 15 seconds. I'm out of here. So leave a like on the video if you guys enjoyed this game. The absolutely dominant performance from Tom Brady and Baker Mayfield showing up to the shootout as well. Both guys at almost 450 passing yards. Julian Edelman as well with a spectacular game. Subscribe for more Madden 20 gameplays. Thank you guys for watching as always, and I'll catch you guys next time.